find it interesting that the 3-stage act-like quest isn't, like, you know, voicing. Is this not... I mean, that would imply that this isn't the main quest for this event. Because it's just not voiced. And most main, like, 3-stage quest acts are voiced. Welcome, dear guest. We meet again. It's been a long time, yet I miss you already. Oh, you sweet doctor. Oh, woe is me, loathed I am. How the pain stings. Perhaps we get best to get back to work. Let me state first that the planned data collection project will be divided into 2 parts. One will be run by 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗧𝗛𝗏, and the other by me. On my side, we wish to model the agility of champion duelists, so we will need you to complete a few underwater speed challenges. Huh? Do champion duelists have to train underwater? Who knows? I do not know one personally. But I don't think the boss knows any either. He probably just thinks that the school is this way. He originally wanted to install 10 different water drawing mechanisms that could spray jets of water, but eventually he gave up on this idea due to the high cost. That does sound pretty cool. Well, Fontaine is the realm of water after all, and this has to be sold in other nations. So follow a little Fontanian players needed. Anyways, we've prepared a handbook of relevant details. Please, do it at your disposal. Well, are you two raring to get ready? Let's make some preparations. No problem. The data collection devices have already been placed over there, so you need to worry about them. You just need to focus on completing the challenge. What the clockwork cock? 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗏. My, are you two so eager to begin work already? If you don't mind me saying so, I do think this plan won't go anywhere. Might as well go over to 𝗣𝗟𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗏 and have some fun. Whoa! Is that your honesty coming out the play? Shh! Pipe down, pipe down. Someone here just might take me for a hostile spy. Let's take the topics like that, shall we? I mean, I just work here, so let's talk work. Let me start. The first half of the data collection project will be divided into 2 parts. One will be run by 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗏, and the other will be run by me. On my side, we wish to model the might of the champion duelists, and so we will need you to complete some feats of combat prowess. We have found some place where the monsters often gather and plant their data collection devices in the vicinity. So, you will need to only go forth and clear those creatures out. I have already marked the exact locations on your map. As for any other things to note, they have been written into this manual here, which you can pursue at your leisure. So, do you have any questions? Well, in that case, I'll have the data gathering session goes like clockwork. Thanks, bro. I was trying to complete the fucking, the quest, but you know, oh, it's the way to 2 days later. Whoops!
Swarm Fury!
Hello, you two. My name is 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗏. You seem kind of nervous. Sorry, I get like this when there's too many people around. No worries, no worries. You don't have to rush. We're just here to try out the toy. Oh, sure. I have prepared a handbook for you. That's so nice of you, armband, 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗏. We'll read it carefully for sure. It's alright if you don't read it. It's very simple and fun. Do you want to try it? I'll give it a go, bro. You don't need to talk anymore. I don't want to read this dialogue anymore. I hope you enjoy yourselves. There we go. Bruh. Okay. Well,
Quit following me.
wait until 2 days later, huh? Usually I save the starting of the quest stuff for, you know, the video where I do them, but whatever, they'll be here. That's fine. A whole ass 2 days later, huh? Let's see, bro. Let's go Trey. Let's see if Trey's on. We can do some voice acting. Trey loves voice acting in these videos. He does not. Let's open up Discord. But the story is based on a fucking inter-brother business war. I have to talk to him anyway, so we'd have to start one of the quests. The feedback from the board doesn't look right. You're receiving not high praise. It wasn't like this before. Quite unexpected, yes. I suspect foul play. Fortunately, our boss has, in his wisdom, prepared a contingency plan. Well, of course he has. Why else do you think he's the boss? Aaron Alivet is livre? Library? Livre. How the fuck do you speak French? He's got something for us, apparently. Right on time. Here comes the contingency now. Bro, where's the contingency plan? Bro, just do that plan. Shit. Well, that's you. That's what the boss said, but he's not here right now, so let us explain. Just a short explanation. Once again, during the last few days, we released the results of our champion duelist plan to the public. We also started pre-orders that allow people to pay half the price as a deposit that's qualified for early access. Nah, bro, you did early access? This product is fucked beyond belief. Just like most early access games. We also placed an evaluation column, and as to say, the message board at the door of our store, which people could come to leave their profuse praises. That's what they call building hype. Just as the boss expected, our store really did get very popular, but very few people placed pre-orders, and the amount of praise left in the other column was also lamentably low. You lack sincerity. Where's the internal quality control? That, and get with the times. Such are the reviews we've gotten. Looks like the market wasn't quite what you expected, huh? I fear things are not so simple. We have a saying around here that when there's smoke, there's fire, and that is to say something never arises from nothing. And I can turn something into nothing. In other words, someone is spreading rumors. Baseless, scurrilous rumors that smear us irresponsibly. That irresponsibility intent disparaging fiction that irresponsibly invent disparaging fictions and defamatory fabrications. Boss is sure that his brother is the one who came behind. Who is the only one who could be behind the smear campaign. The 𝗣𝗟𝗔𝗬𝗧𝗛𝗏 is the only one to be worried about his plan succeeds after all. So what do you want to do? Hire us to smear them right back? Thank you, Farina Buff. How could you ever think of such a thing? Because yeah, that's how you counter up a smear campaign. Our bosses got our their brother after all, even if they might stoop to such lows and vulgar means, will still defeat them fair and square. Exactly. It's the only way the other brother can reform for his wayward little brother. What do you need us to do then? To get them to reveal what they mean by sincerity and internal quality control, of course. Brother in Christ, those are pretty basic terms. Reveal what now? A pretty standard base value thing. Well, maybe not sincerity, but... Is that not fair? And is Fontaine not the nation of fairness? I don't know, it's a nation of justice, and justice is a different form of vengeance to some people, and I'm not getting into that. That's not what fairness means. The boss said that once. Everyone seems to think the other party's packaging is done with sincerity. We should keep pace with them. We shall package our champion duels as they package adventurers, adding to that our wealth of data will guarantee us a comeback victory. Packaging? Nah, they just turn the adventurers thing into a story, that's all. Oh, well that must be it. Please, ask them what it is. The story must be the packaging we seek out. I do have heard a little of something. It seems that while Sharon was drunk, he accidentally let slip that his toy was made due to a certain person. Imagine what a grand tale they must have shared. This sparked such words from him. Really? You know, Traveler, Paimon suddenly curious as to what this story might be. Why don't we try going back and asking? Will you? Oh, splendid, splendid! We shall leave this in your capable hands. Then Miss Paimon, Mr. Villanova, off we go. Hey bro, doing the quest not 3 days apart allows me to actually remember what fucking voices I use. Unlike the castle where I lost the voice immediately. Or the 9-hour R&R request, oh my god. Hello again, dear customers. How have you been? Have you tried out the adventures toy, by the way? Nope. Hi there, Crown. We've actually got something we want to consult you on about. Yeah, it's about the toy. Ah, a happy coincidence. Then, a happy coincidence. I enjoyed them. Like a fortuitous opportunity to take a nap. A fortuitous opportunity to nap. I like the idea of to take a nap. It flows better. Or just happening to have enough more to buy what you'd like. Ask away. You have to hear the story behind the toy. That's right. We will let you base this toy on someone. That's gotta be an adventurer who's the star of this tale, right? Nice. So that's your question. Well, the adventurer did indeed leave a deep impression on me. I met an adventurer in Springvale. I was about to leave Mondstadt. It appeared that he had messed up some sort of meal delivery commission. Apparently, he had encountered several waves of monsters on the way there, and not only had he missed the timing, but the food had also been bumped about. Knowing a thing or two about cooking, I helped him make a new server. Oh, that sure is nice of you. Oh, but that's not all. You might find it hard to imagine, but that one attempt at cooking resulted in a manner of accidents. The firewood got wet. A big hole got gorged in the bottom of the pot. And while I was plating up, I was hit by some flying stone out of nowhere. One of them even bounced onto my head, and that one really hurt. Well, the job did eventually get done, albeit with the complaint from the customer that they had cracked their tooth on a stone while eating. Lady Farina above. Surely it wasn't a stone that hit us on the head. It was his nigga's name Bennett? Bennett. That was his name. Wait, do you know him as well? Interesting fellow, that one. Later, he took me to all sorts of rare visiting places in Mondstadt to show his thanks. It was a pretty rough journey, but the uncommonly beautiful sights made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a travel enthusiast. Had he not told me that he had discovered those places by losing his food during adventures, or from getting lost. One day, on my return to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye. God damn, I can't fucking read. On the day of my return to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye, and there I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition to be bothersome. He gave me a thumbs up and said, "The world is full of all sorts of people." The world's full of all sorts of people. Maybe I just happen to be the unluckiest. I can't do Bennett's voice. But thanks to that, I've also become the bravest person, and that's given me access to all the sights only I can see. What a brilliant way of putting things, walking the path of misfortune with a big smile on one's face. Perhaps that's the true spirit of an adventurer. That's right. Bennett's the most adventurous adventurer for sure. If bad luck can be infectious, perhaps an adventuring spirit could be too. But with any luck, the latter can spread far further from the former. I wonder, would this story give you enough material for your report? did you figure it out this time? Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what we say in Fontaine. If you really want to know about the story, you'd have asked the first time, but since you're only doing it now, I guess that my brother put you up to it. So you really did know. You know, Papa doesn't get why everyone would have such a dim view of you. You're pretty smart. You seem like a nice guy. It's anger, I think. He's probably still mad at me for what he sees as a betrayal. Betrayal? Our family is well known for our skills in making clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort, while my brother isn't quite as good. He got a real knack for doing business. We both love toys. We agreed that when we grew up, we'd set up the best toy store ever. But it was only when we grew up that we realized that someone had to succeed in failing business. That's to say, this shop. My brother had a big fight with our father over that, and he went to strike out on his own. I, on the other hand, was convinced to stay. And is that not a betrayal? No, it sounds like you're stuck fulfilling your legacy. Does that really count, though? Well, it wasn't a show of adventurousness, that was for sure. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd have to come crawling back to the family business. I just couldn't take that pressure. I've always been like that. I'd be the first to cry when we got to some hooligans on the street. My brother would always to get behind me with a "Don't worry, watch me," and send them flying with a knuckle sandwich. Your relationship seems kinda complicated. Well, I suppose that's how things played out, huh? In any case, I'll be here if you have any other questions. You're always welcome by the store. Bro.
Too slow.
Back to these guys. No, our two guests have returned. Quick as ever, I see. Suppose you gained much from your investigations. You know, Liver, why do you always show up late? Well, I suppose I am remiss. I shall strive to come earlier next time. Anyway, about that toy. Don't avoid my question, you son of a bitch. Answer her question. You tell him about Bennett? He frowns. A toy based on an Avenger named Bennett? Let's see. And another thing, we didn't ask him, but Papa thinks your brother didn't badmouth your shop. He doesn't look like the type. Oh, how so? He seems to be sorry about something concerning you. If you ask me, I don't think that idiot would do something like that either. Wait, so what's this whole contingency thing about in the first place? The boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not, I say. Well, he is a businessman. Businessmen have reputations to consider. And he's the big brother, is he not? Big brother's got a name to uphold, you know. Say any more and you'll eat my knuckle sandwich. He's exactly like Sharon said he'd be like. Oh dear guest, I was just thinking I should go pay that idiot a visit. Whoa. You're gonna put your differences aside and go ask him for advice then? Yeah, of course not. But if he thinks he's betrayed me and feels bad about that, I shouldn't give him an opportunity to apologize to my face. You had talked to him for what, like 20 years? You're down the street. He didn't say that, but Papa doesn't think that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologize for. Well, it's decided. Arbon, there's no need for any further pre-orders. Return all deposits as needed, and keep that evaluation board. What, boss? We're not exacting the plan anymore. What about the data collection? There's still time to make adjustments. No data collection continues. I have other plans for that. And you've got payments to collect, don't you? I always do honest business. Suspiciously honest in this case. Ah, the boss is the boss, even when he's being stubborn. I want to call his attitude towards toys completely worthless. I'll pay a visit to 𝗣𝗟𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗏 once the next 2 days of data collection are complete. I'd like you two to come too. Good customers. I've got some other things to settle in the shop, if you excuse me. He's got such an odd temper. He's really not going to ask for an apology, is he? Would you look at that? Third party's bought enough opportunity to... What? Third party? Stand by. Alright, I'm back. That's the two of you, of course. That's the two of you, of course. Thanks to you, the differences between the two shop owners have yet to be resolved, and may yet be resolved. That's what happened previously, too. Previously? This has happened before? Have you noticed how the shop is separated from 𝗣𝗟𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗏 by a Northern Bank? Boss originally wanted to set up shop next to 𝗣𝗟𝗠𝗏 to compete with them directly. Now I doubt that they knew about the boss's history when they reserved that space, but in some way they became the mediator of the conflict, didn't they? That's super interesting. The Fatui love to meddle in other people's business, but certain meddling's the first for sure. That's the importance of third parties, just like how a double act still needs an audience. Well, how about solo acts? With things like that work with just one actor and one audience? Wait, are you trying to portray me too? You better watch out. Why knuckle sandwich then? God, everyone here is like a clown show. A fucking armistice? We went nuclear and we already got a fucking peaceful resolution?